Hi again, this is Anna. Today I want to talk to you about relationship dynamics. A common problem we have today is dogs being reactive. And if you think about how people raised dogs in the past, we did not have the issue of reactivity as often as we did today. Now, the reason for that is because the way we raise our dogs today is very different to how we did it in the past. In the past, most people had their dogs outside. In the past, dogs were bred for working. You did have pet dogs, but they weren't always indoors. It was very clear what the relationship was between a human and a dog. In today's world, you can credit movies, you can credit social media, you can credit a more indoor lifestyle. There's a whole number of reasons that things have changed. But what that has done for dogs is it's blurred the lines between pack leader and sort of follower mindset. And because dogs are animals that live naturally in a hierarchy, if we're not clear about who that pack leader is, we can send mixed signals to our dog. Now, just simply being a pack leader does not mean that you have to be, a jerk about it. You don't have to be. I'm not talking about the alpha theories and turning your dog onto its back and things like that. I'm simply talking about setting clear boundaries. So you got to think about it this way. When puppies are with their parents, with the dame and the sire dogs, they would learn from the parents about respect, about boundaries, about safety, about discipline. There's a way of being. For every creature on the planet, there is a way of being that's right and that's wrong. Especially when they're among their own species, they learn these things best. Now, if we as pet owners decide that we want to bring home a dog at 2 months or 3 months, that's usually when breeders will start to rehome dogs, we're actually taking them away from their parents just at the time where they would or should be learning about the world, about how to be a dog, about how to be a good dog, about how to be respectful, about how to understand boundaries, about how to read body language, about communication. And if we choose not to play that role of authoritarian in our dog's life, if we choose not to be the mom or dad figure, but choose to be our dog's friend instead, or our puppy's friend instead, and only friend, then we run into issues because there's no clear communication about what is expected. Not even communication alone, we're talking about not providing the dog any guidance about how to live in the world. So we're actually doing our dogs a disservice when we choose not to take the time to train our dogs, not to take the time to properly communicate with our dogs. And when I say communicate, I don't mean talk to the dog, because our dogs don't speak English or whatever other language you speak. So dogs don't communicate with words, dogs communicate with body language, dogs communicate with physical cues rather than words. So it's actually your duty when you bring home a different species to take the time and the effort to communicate with your dog. You can hire the best trainer out there. You can spend a lot of money on things like this. You can send your dog to the best schools out there, but you're not going to get the results that you desire unless you play a role in that, because obviously your dog's living with you. So you're the one who has to have the right relationship with your dog. Otherwise, you can send your dog off to training, but as soon as they come back, they're like, well, okay, these rules applied at training center, these rules applied at Anna's house, these rules applied at whatever kennel they boarded at, but they don't apply with you in the house. So you have to be involved in setting the boundaries in your relationship.